Welcome to my channel. It's called Lunasa. Let me introduce you to two ideas: poverty consciousness and limitation consciousness. You are conscious only of poverty, and you're conscious only of limitation. Everywhere you look, that is all you see. We experience both when we're in the lower level conscious mind. Those are two of its defining characteristics, and it's a level of the mind that no good comes from. When you are working from the conscious mind, you're only conscious of poverty and limitation, scarcity and lack. You feel tense and tight and grim. It's not the truth, but it's all you see when you're down there in the conscious mind. Let's fix that. When you are poverty conscious or limitation conscious, remember that Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, "There is always plenty on man's pathway." Let's say it again. There is always plenty on man's pathway. Maybe exhale deeply and quiet your mind just a bit to let that sink in. There is always plenty on man's pathway. Let us impress this upon our subconscious and let the truth resonate within us. Let us inhale and let us exhale. As you exhale, I invite you to open your eyes to the abundance surrounding you. Each moment is brimming with potential, and if one opportunity slips away, remember, there are countless more waiting for you. Say it with me. There is always plenty on man's pathway. More than enough is available to us, especially when we elevate our thoughts to the God mind, where life is filled with life and light. Let this be your mantra. There is always plenty on man's pathway. Let this be your truth. There is always plenty on man's pathway. Knowing that every area is abundant can set us at ease. We must train ourselves to realize this deep spiritual truth again and again. There is always plenty on man's pathway. Let it be your refrain. There is always plenty on man's pathway. Let us live with that feeling of and awareness of abundance. Let us know about the plenty around us and what's possible in our future. So much peace pours out on us when we understand this truth. You've been convinced of lack and limitation. You've lied to yourself, convincing yourself of scarcity and poverty for long enough. Let's tap into the truth. We can move from poverty consciousness and limitation consciousness into a mindset that makes us aware of the plenty, the abundance, and the generosity of life. The awareness of this truth changes everything. We can also know that God Himself truly cares that you are fruitful and multiply, as the command in Genesis was very real and ever present. We are to be fruitful and multiply. May you look around and see possibility and potential all around you. May your eyes sparkle as you start to see life differently. May you start your day differently. May you end your day differently. May this phrase shift you into a higher state of consciousness. And may you always remind yourself of the truth that Florence wrote down. There is always plenty on man's pathway. Thank you so much for listening. If you like this video, let me know. I'll leave another video of mine on your screen that I think you'll enjoy, and I'll share one of my favorite songs. I hope you are having a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good evening, wherever you are. Again, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.